Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the AAC, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Houston's offense takes the field for the first time today. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Off play action. Snags it over the middle. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Hahn. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's good. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. And now on 2nd down for this offense. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. From the gun, the ground game. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And that's good enough for a first down. Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's hot. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. They'll immediately call timeout. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Back to pass, it's hot. Throws to the wideout. Fires and picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They're trying to get to him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Right down the middle. It's complete. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Back to throw. It's hot. coming after him. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And come on now, O-line, you've got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one that takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field, trying to set the tone with the run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. On the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Oh my, he just shanked that one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. The Houston offense comes onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Getting some heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Hart. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Catch in the middle. It's good. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. 3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the 4th. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They try to pop a run on the draw. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's good. And they're gonna lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. He's gonna pass on second down. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He'll ride his man on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Just feeds the running back. Touchdown, Tulane! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. They still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Picked off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They want that clock to run. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer.